What's up? Welcome back in. Alright, let's start off with some earnings. 275, it's pretty good compared to 152. So we've been about over 100 silver profitable for quite a while. We're up day 128. So what I'm working on is, last behind the scenes, I created this sweet Jupiter output device. And basically I just want to, I'm wasting planks over here, so I'm not going to mess with a lot of this right now. But I have all these extra planks, so for now I'm just gonna take down this wall and probably build it right over here. So let's do that. Let's get these taken down, and then I can fit it in right there, and then I'll have my inputs. They're a little out of the way, but I basically need to probably change my catchers. So I want. Put 2 there, and then I need to basically, so I got 1 priority here. Any extra is gonna go to the next, so I'll have, I don't know, I kind of like having this hole here. Actually, no, it's not that deep. It's only, what is it? It's like 2 tiles deep, so I think I can actually squeeze it in here decently well, and then maybe width-wise, what is it? It's just over 14 wide. So yeah, width-wise, I think that's fine. I could probably fit 2 of them in here. I'll close up 1 more tile. I'll put 1 over here next to the wall, and then I'll see if I can fit another one next to it. But these are my 3 outputs. It feeds into itself, and then I'm basically doing, how did I set it up over here? I'm not completely rebuilding it. Oh yeah, I split it down into 3, and we're just gonna try this out. I just want to get some planks getting used. So I have a whole bunch of extra planks, so I'll start feeding this system just from a box initially, and then I'll move the cannons over. All right, without further ado, let's take a look at what does it cost to build one of these. So we need to go pick up some, basically just nails. I got enough wood, which is good. This thing consumes a lot of wood, and it takes a lot of wood to build it. Okay, so nails, and let's grab some iron. Both of those are over here. All in one assembly. I forget how many I need. Let's take a look. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, 484, 140. Yeah, I got quite a bit of extra of that. I'll think about the next one in a few minutes, and then I'll put, yep, so we'll start, I think there's enough, so if I go like this should be fine, and then I can pull it this way. Well, here, I think for now I'm gonna push it forward a bit, because I've got fertilizer over there that I can cannon up, and then this will work in the shop, so I can pull some advanced fertilizer off the line. I think I have an advanced fertilizer builder. No, I thought I built, takes basic fertilizer. Yes, I think, no, trying to find, I thought I made a little thing to sort my fertilizer off the 3rd line, but I guess not. Okay, we will just build it again real quick, and because I'm gonna need fertilizer first before I build the rest of it. I can use these cool stands, build a couple of those, and then I put my filter box down. Transform, and then, yep, I want the gold out the top. I want that to be, make sure I select the right one this time. I always select the wrong one. And then I might do this just to get a couple of options off the belt. That goes back to the belt, and then I need to put basically a cannon right there, and this will go in at the bottom, out at the top. Nope, that's the wrong way. And, oh, in at the bottom, out at the top. Okay, and that's... Where's my little receiver? Can I see it? Right there. Yep. You go there. You feed that. Thank you. Okay, and then for wood, these ones are this thing over here. I'll adjust it later, but... and do I need to cross paths? I think so. So... Yeah, because this one is my gears, so what I can do is instead, basically, I gotta change it so that this one feeds back into itself, and then this one will feed this. This one will feed that. And then this one will feed that, and then I need to cancel this part. And it doesn't matter too much, but let me fix the belts, make them nice. Make sure that belt isn't connected. Okay, yeah, there's no connection there. So this thing divides stuff. So this filter basically makes sure I've got this backed up, and then any extra will go to another one of these filter sorters. Normally, what I'm doing over there that I'm not doing here, and maybe once I move this stuff, I can reorganize this a little bit. But ideally, I split this into 3, because if I put two of these mushroom cannons together, it's 240, right? Each of these is 24. 5 of those is 120, and then if I put 2 of those together, it's 240. But the issue is, so my belt speed is 240. Oh, wrong tab. I gotta go here. My belt speed is 240, so it's already maxed out. It's fine, except 1/6 of that is actually coming back and feeding itself. So if this is 240, now you're going to put 60 more on it, and you can't do 300 here. So what I was doing over here that I haven't done over here is basically once I catch it, I split it into 3, and then each one of those 3 feeds a different one of these. So I'll scale that up later. For now, I just wanna turn this. Actually, I know what I said I was going to do. I'm going to put a box down, and I've got a lot of extra planks that I can feed the system. So we'll start here, and then I'm going to take all these extra planks, and we'll start with these, feed the system with those, organize. Okay. It's okay. It's kind of frustrating that it's already putting stuff up there. It's not supposed to do that unless this gets backed up. Anyway, we'll go monitor this, make sure everything's working. I've done little tests. So this back section here, if you haven't seen the previous video, behind the scenes of making this monstrosity of an awesomeness. But this back section here is just making gears. Let me put some belts here. I mean, it's going to take a while for it to build. So this... Oh, I forgot to set that. The one on the left here is just feeding planks directly. This has, even though it was backed up, this has the same amount of planks. I did not think about that. It's going to take a little while for it to prime the system. I might go ahead and put in a small buffer box. It doesn't really hurt things, except I kind of need it to make the system balanced. So it's going to take a while for those other belts to prime everything else. But this belt needs to run basically at the same speed as this belt as far as the number of materials, and it's set up that way, right? Like this one's getting 2 inputs, this one's getting 2 inputs, you know, 2 out of 6, 2 out of 6. This one's getting 1 out of 6, and then the last 1 out of 6 is getting fed back into itself. Oh, that's an autosave. This belt here, the gears only need half as much as the pulleys. The pulleys take basically the same amount, you know, the amount it takes to make this many gears is basically that, right? To make 180 gear, or sorry, I have that backwards. To make 60 per minute pulleys, you need 120 minutes of planks. To make 180 minutes of gears, you only need 60 per minute. So basically this needs to be half as many of either of these, and then these need to be perfectly balanced. So the main difference that I didn't really account for in my initial design was, I think that'll be fine. So that's where maybe I take this box back out, and it's gonna mess it up though. Yeah. The thing I don't have figured out is the timing of these. So how long until this one backs up? Theoretically this one, so I probably have an error somewhere. So this one is feeding those. This one's supposed to be going underneath and feeding this, but that is not. Did I not set some recipes? Here, I need some. This is my first time testing it, so I probably don't have recipes set, or do I not have rope yet? I probably don't have rope yet. That might be the issue, is rope might take so long to get going that it's not coming out, or I have an issue with rope. Did I test all of my rope? Dude, if I have an issue on the ground level, oh man, I think I really do have an issue on the ground level. That is the worst place to have an issue. Yeah, those are not getting any material. That is, am I not getting any oh, I'm an idiot. That's design error. I forgot to put in one extra belt here. I totally remember making this change, and then I totally forgot to come up here and do this. So I almost want to, now that it's sort of primed, I'm going to take this box out. Here, I got to do it this way. I'm going to take that box out, because now that these belts are all backed up, I want this belt to back up, and then it'll be kind of the same. So let me just, I'm going to give it all my material that I have. This will back itself up, which is fine. And then the speed will sort of sort itself out. So now we should be getting, yeah, we should be getting these down. Those are making those. That's okay. I'm gonna go fix my recipe over here. I need a stand to stand on. And then I need to fix this. Oh, because I gave it all my planks. Probably, I'll just take some back out of there. Okay. Alright, I could probably fix it from here. I don't really need any more. So I don't need these. And then I need to put one right there. I could have just got my material by taking that out. Yeah, I'm going to need to put another stand down. I need my step stools. Okay, now we can fix that, and then let's save it. Okay. Dense 10 by 16 Jupiter. Dense 10 by 16 Jupiter. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if it would save it or not, so green is the good one. It's got the fixes in it, and then now I need to go delete gold. Yep, okay. Alright, so now we should be making these very, very good. Pretty good. I'll just go ahead and put a big box, that's fine. And let's start making the second one. Well, I'll let this run for a bit. I need to... Oh, that's an autosave. Okay. I may as well take... I'm going to take 3 of those to go put in the shop. do the mission for the day. Random request. I got all those materials on me. Excellent. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, I feel a little bit better. I'm probably not going to mess with it too... I don't know. I do kind of want to finish this. Get it working. I really don't need the belts to be this long. And then probably have enough room. I might move this down here and then bring... because this is my crazy spaghetti monster. I really need this over there. There might be... now that I got this place down, and I probably could have moved it over this way a little bit more. I sort of put it right in the middle of the room. But I did make enough room so I could put another one down over here. So I can have a second one there. And then I'll probably put the third one over here. Just... why? Oh, because I got to connect from over there. Yeah, a couple episodes I finally got all of my columns fixed, so it's quite nice now. Oh yeah, and I can connect to this column now. I was not doing this because I figured I was just gonna... I gotta change... oh, and I missed. Because I was just gonna start working up on that third floor, but I keep getting distracted by cool ideas that I want to build. Oh, build it there, thank you. A rapid flyer, that's fine. Whatever, I'll just finish it. I started it, just finish it. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, let's go up to the... let's go up here. Actually, I'm gonna need materials. Let's grab materials, so... blueprints. I'm gonna build this a couple more times. So we're gonna need lots of wood and lots of nails. I think I'm good on everything else to build 2 of these. Now I'm gonna need rope and small gears, or big gears, I mean. 1 gear. Lots of nails, so I need 900 nails. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. That should be enough of that. I got some little items. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Organize. Get rid of basic fertilizer. Organize. Okay. Now we're gonna need lots of planks. I'm gonna get rid of... put my silver out on the... or my copper out on the belt. Free up a couple spots. I don't think... I can sell those, yeah. I'll put those out of my inventory. Am I missing anything here? No, I think I got all this stuff for sale. There's soap. And then, yeah, I don't have transformations there, vitality's there, and my health potions are there. Linens, bandages, steel gears are back here. Bricks, rope, pulleys, glass, nails. I think that's all of it. Big gears should be over here. Yeah, big gears, little gears, bandages. Yeah, I think I got everything. Yeah, my shop reputation's 96 though. It might be because I didn't have these stocked up. Okay, what else do we need? We need a lot of planks. I need some rope and gears. Gears I have over here. So I changed this layout a little bit so it's little gear, big gears are here. And then, I don't think I need little gears, right? I'm good on those. And then rope and lots of wood. Rope is in this little box right here. And lots of wood. I'll fill up the rest of my inventory with wood. That might be, because I'm going to make 2 of these, so I need 2,000, so yeah. I think that's a little extra, but that's okay. Yeah, 2,000, yeah, double that, not quite double that. I have gears upstairs, I can just grab them off the belts upstairs. 280, I need a few more ingots. This box. And then steels, 240, 246, good on those. Got seeds, okay, I think we're good. Oh, I just escaped out of the daily profits. Well, let's go see what... that's gonna mess me up. I might... No, that's fine. I think I still have enough wood. Go build a couple more of these. So we'll build this one here. Build, and then let me check. This should have the belt if I can see it. I might not be able to see it from here. Oh yeah, I can see those 3 arrows on the top left, so we are good, and there's plenty of space. I may as well just put it in the same area, roughly. You know, I'll put it there. And then the next one, I'll probably just angle it this way, or maybe I fill. I mean, I've got this set up so they're all facing me, but this one I can kind of angle it over to the side, so I might put it, I'll just put it over here, next to the staircase. Build. Oh, yeah, I needed to get, oh, I am short, just a little bit on wood. I got wood nearby and gears, so a little bit of wood. Oh, I used up all that wood, which is good. And then it's still finishing. Oh yeah, because I stole wood from this side, so that's why I think it's imbalanced. I'll pick up some more wood. Let me put a small box down. I'll put some in there for now. But wood. Yeah, I haven't started throwing any in there. This is backing up, so I can pull what I need from there. And then, yep, we're good on that. Now I just need gears. Did I change this? Oh, yeah, because it's not. Do I have any logs? I can. Here, let me take that off. Let's put that back down. I'll just buy a couple logs to get this going. Because I need a few gears. I'll just take them from there. Okay. That should be enough for me to build this last one. And then I can bring my spaghetti monster over here. Okay, so that is good. The design of this is basically to be able to feed from 4 of these. So I'm going to start putting this one into here, because that one seems to be... Oh, is the fertilizer backed up? Yeah, the fertilizer is backed up, that's why. So let's cannon, or maybe I'll just take some off of here. Let's just do that. That'll free up production of these, so then we should start getting some planks flowing again. Yeah, the other issue is, yeah, you need a place to spend your mushrooms. Right now I'm just making advanced fertilizers. I have potentially, I mean, I can make more of this, and then I can sell that in this portal. Like right now I could, well, whatever. I don't want to mess. I keep getting distracted. Yeah, so for these, basically I can take these, you know, I set the recipe. Let's see how many I have to sell for it to, because these, basically I get 18 silver, and then for every 50 I sell, yeah, so it's kind of the same, but instead of 12 for bandages, I get, you know, 18 for that. And then I could put, that's not what I want, I could put a bank portal down, put some money on the belt from this, bank portal, rotate, feed the bank portal. This is silver. Oh, I want 13 is my lucky number right now. 13 per stack on the belt. I probably have stuff on the belt. What was that, 1? Yeah, I still have stacks of 1 rotating out there. I don't think I've been putting one on the belt for like a long time, many days. I need to probably feed this back into here. I was doing that for a while, converting it up to 13. Or, well, back then I was converting it to like 4 or 5, or maybe 3, I don't remember. Okay, that's flowing now, which is nice. Yeah, and visually you can kind of see this one has half as many as these, so that's how it's supposed to look, right? Like there's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So that's flowing perfectly. That is amazing. Okay, so now I have extra, or what was I gonna do? I guess let me, what do I want to do? I probably just want to put these into a box for now. What is this box doing? This was probably doing the same thing I'm about to do. Oh no, that was, oh that's right, that was feeding this. Oh well. I'll leave this alone, because ideally I get rid of all of this, right? Because all of this is really that setup over there, so it'll help me clean up quite a bit of the space and get rid of all of this. I guess, what do I want to do? Maybe I put my spaghetti monster over here. I take a box and I take a bigger box and let's just get these to clear off the system, and then maybe I'll shut down. I can shut this down up here. Oh, not like that. Definitely not like that. Okay, I'll let this burn itself out essentially. I'm giving it much better output, so that'll give us output. What do I have in here? Ooh, planks. I can use planks. I got a place to feed the planks now. I'll put a little bit in here at a time. The other thing I can do is, no, because I do kind of want to flood this. I mean, I'm flooding it by doing it this way too. Like that belt is now running at 240. You know, getting input from here plus this. Let's just work on condensing this down. And it might already be pretty dense, but I think I can basically collapse some of this stuff up here down. Because I still really like this idea of this will guarantee that none of the belts are running at too high of a throughput. So the setup is dialed in for sure. We can do that. Let's see if I can copy these. Not that. I can. The other thing I can do is I kind of need that like that. I could pull this one in one, so let me. I want to fix this one first. Maybe I'll just do this, and then. Oh yeah, I can. Here, we'll just have a better idea. I was just getting the idea down, but. Go like that, go like this, and then now this one can just go straight in line. So out at the bottom, feed into the top, and then that will just wrap around right there. That can get rid of all of this stuff. Okay, that's a lot more dense. I can bring this one in one, so I can basically get rid of those, and then bring that. Yeah, see, it did it. I don't. That's annoying. Okay. Oh, no, this is the feedback loop. Alright, that was correct. My bad. I'm all. It's designed perfectly, dude. Just follow the design. Okay. So that's a little bit more dense. I could bring this one back and then. Yeah, I'll just leave that like that for now. That's relatively dense. And then that's all good. These are just outputs. One input comes back. But then for this, now I can bridge these over correctly. So let's try to copy these like this, manually copy those. And then I should be able to just go like this, and that'll bridge it correctly, bring it back into the middle. Okie dokie, artichoke. Okay, I like it, I like it, I like it. Yeah, I mean, I guess let's turn this. Yep, we'll do this. We'll do in at the bottom like that, and then yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'll leave that. That will go like that, kind of nicely. So those two go together. Those two go together. Those two go together. Yep, that'll stay on the ground level. Then I just gotta delete this extra stuff. Not that for sure. Okie dokie. So now, let me adjust my chair a bit. I can bring these in. I kind of want a little bit of runway, so I might leave this alone. Those are the 3 inputs, so this is just kind of my splitter. You take 4 inputs, you split each one into 3, and then you combine 2 of those together, right? So I'm basically taking 4 inputs, I divide each one into 3, right? And then this one gets divided by 3, you know, one goes to the right, one goes to the left, one goes straight. And then this one gets divided by 3, one left, one right, and then the one that goes straight has got to do this little bridge over. But essentially I'm able to take 240, divide it down to 80 each, add 80 more from the second one, so it's at 160. And then now 160 is going in, so 1/3 of 1/6, or sorry, 1/6 of 160 is only 30. So 30 will come back and it'll be 190 basically on each of these belts. So it's kind of nice. I could probably put a little bit more, like maybe a 3rd one in these, and then if the mushrooms aren't working at full capacity. But ideally I keep this undersized, so the nice thing is regardless, these come out even. You know, once the system got into steady state, you know, this is just nice and even. And then if I look over here, we should see this be very balanced. Looks like we're light on pulleys, actually. Yeah, light on pulley production. Oh, that's probably because I messed up at the very beginning, getting this connected. So maybe that's why it's a little bit imbalanced. This one didn't get backed up right away, whereas these two were backed up from the very beginning, because I was missing those belts up there. But generally pretty balanced, right? Like it only stops for about a second, and then another one comes in. So let me grab a few pulleys. I think I have a big box. Yeah, I have this box here. So let's go. I had some on me. I'm just gonna flood this for now to help it back up. Basically rebalance it. So now we can see it's really balanced. I should not be seeing this go down like this. 12, 10. Okay, we probably have some belt not working in here then. Let's crouch down. I didn't do as good of a job at testing each of these individual systems. I tested my grinders a little bit better. The grinders over here for these gears. I mean, it looks backed up, but that's just because it's spotty. It takes like 5 at a time or something, so I mean, that seems good. It doesn't seem to be backed up. It's feeding each of those. It's not backing up though, which I think is fine. Yeah, if I don't get enough wood, it's not gonna back up, but it's supposed to be balanced, right? So let's do it one more time and see. I don't think that's gonna fix it, because yeah, now that side's slowing down. Maybe if I just flood it a few times and it'll balance itself out. Yeah, gears are running a little good. Gears are kind of farthest away too. Gears have to travel a little bit further. Yeah, we made our first one. Okay, I think we're fine. I could try to look at... That's backed up. That's backed up. I'm looking at the one on the left, right? So as I look at this, I'm seeing if this is backed up, which is good. Oh, that's an issue. That should not be backed up. So I've got a broken belt in there, basically. Or no, that's backed up because these are backed up. These are backed up because they're not getting enough planks. And that's fine. Okay, so that makes sense. This is definitely overproducing, right? Like, this is not going to get backed up by fertilizer, so this is always going to be essentially backed up. So all of my rope and linen production, I guess, will back itself up. And then really the input that's dictating all of this are these planks. So yeah, these planks... let's just make sure we're seeing planks go. So I saw a plank go into each one of those. Yep, that's splitting. Plank on the left. Plank on the right. Yeah, 30, 60, 90, 120. So those are sized for 120. And then this, it's a little hard to see because I put them here on the edge. Each one of these is doing 20, right? So 20, 40, 60, which is half of the, that's why this one, or whatever, this one over here is doing half. Because it's only 60 per minute for these 3 grinders versus, if I can climb back up here, all of these need, 120 per minute, so it needs twice as many planks to feed that system. So yeah, I think I just messed up the imbalance, maybe. I didn't have rope initially. Yeah, this is just backed up, that's fine. Okay. Okay, I feel better. Had to talk that through. Hopefully that was helpful for you all if you're diagnosing some of your systems, or once you start building these, you get an idea of how to check things. Alright, Spaghetti Monster. That's my favorite name for this thing. Alright, let me copy this, make a blueprint of it. Yeah, and like I said, I don't mind having this as a gap. I can fix that by making it longer or shorter, but it helps me differentiate the two sort of subsystems. Nope, hold shift. Spaghetti Monster copy. F. I'm going to need more nails, which is okay, but I want to do an H. So what would I do? This technically is planks, but it's like, I just want belts. If it could just show me belts, that'd be cool. Spaghetti, G-H-E-T-T-I, Spaghetti Monster. Plank divider for Jupiter. So this is designed to take 2 mushroom inputs, 240 planks per minute into each. I'll do this. It's designed to take 4 mushroom inputs with two mushroom, inputs, mushroom slash plank byproduct as inputs, each one's 120, but with 2 inputs per receiver, catcher, C-A-T-C-H-E-R, catcher. I don't need a double parenthesis, per catcher, 20 planks per minute. It then divides these into 3 streams, and streams because 1/6 of the output has to come back into one of the feeder belts, and belts first, soft maximum max is 240 per minute. Okay, that's a long explanation, but I like it. Alright, let's go grab some nails and we can see where we can put the Spaghetti Monster. or how much I need to delete to put it down more specifically. Yep, still profitable. We haven't really set up a new production yet, so we're over 400 again, which is nice. We have an extra 72 from the gloom spores. It's very good. Ooh, I like bulk orders, and I could pull this from the new area. Turquoise I have downstairs. I'm gonna have to grab some more nails because I just turquoise is this little box over here. This whole thing on this box over here is nails. I'll grab a couple of those, and then Jupiter's. One there. And I'll grab it's this box. Grab one from there. 55 out of 61. 10 more. I'll get another research point after a couple more Jupiters on that assembly. Lots of silver. Doing good on money. A lot of that's because I'm taking time to sort of perfect some of these mid-game systems. You know, like spending time. Basically, part of this is so I can really kind of ramp up my mushroom production. Like this probably needs to feed into here. I can't quite reach, so I think that's why I had to go here. But it feels like, yeah. The other thing I can do is just, I can move those catchers back further. So if I need to move this one back over here, and then I can just, because the cannons, like, the cannons work okay for each mushroom production, because it's 120 per minute of planks. So these two could shoot into a receiver over here, and then I can belt it down. It looks like this has burned through everything. So yeah, these all should just be going into that. I'm just going to delete it all, and then I'll put down, I'll just put this over here by this column, and then I can catch, oh jeez, off by one. So that's crazy. Okay, I'll fix that here in a second. I'm just gonna, stuff's gonna back up, but I need some space, so. Yep, I know. Give me all the stuff. Or lots of it, I should say. Alright, let's organize. I'll go ahead and for now, I'm gonna flood the system a little bit. And then, let's see, I might be able to pick those up. Inventory, organize. Yeah, lots of planks. I'll feed the system there for a second, and then, I guess, let me, I'll put those like that for now, and then, dude, go over there. Alright. Thank you. Now that I have a valuable place to put planks, I don't want these to get backed up. That should be plank output, right? it's blinks. Okay. Can I pick those up? No, not yet. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Organize. What else can I get rid of? That's fine. Alright, I might be able to pick up what's left, or maybe I did pick it up. It was saving, auto-saving. Okay, let's put down, let's finish cleaning up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Definitely don't delete that. I don't want to have to go back to an auto-save again. Okay, let's put down Spaghetti Monster. Blueprint, Spaghetti Monster, build. And then what I can do is I'll leave it right here, I think. I don't necessarily, I might... Yeah, I think I kind of like this, and then... it's not a big deal. What I think I'll do is I'm just going to route these two cables that way. Yeah, I just put a few logs on. I'll take... let me put... Oh, there's plenty in there. There's got some in there. Okay. So this one should be able to finish up, hopefully. I'll take a log off of this side. Take a couple and put them on this side. Try to burn through these logs. Excuse me. What could I do? I could super highway it and then delete it later. Because ideally, like, I let that convert and I start feeding logs into this system. So yeah, I'm just collecting logs right now. I guess super highway for now, or I close this panel and build another one over here. No, because this will sort of sort itself out pretty soon, and then I can move this knowledge altar, and I don't necessarily want to move that yet either. I just need to do. Just do, man, do. All right, I'll build little rampies. Oh, I could just do those too. I probably don't need the big ramps. I could probably do the little ramps, maybe. Because I think probably not. Yeah, no. I'd have to. Well, I mean, I'd have to lab stand. Whatever. I'm already here. Okay. I don't use these very often, but I need quite a few of these to go this direction. I'm just gonna put them next to each other. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then I'll put the spaghetti monsters over there, and then, yeah, 'cause maybe I'll just put the spaghetti monsters right in front of it, so I just have 2 belts, one going forward, one coming back. I guess, yeah, 'cause it's 3 belts normally, so then I just have to run 2 belts long distance. So I'll leave that one there. We'll take this one first. Plus that. Transform. And then this will come over here. I can condense it a little bit. That's about it. And then I need to fix... That goes like that. That goes like that. Okay, that's Spaghetti Monster, so... This is my input belt. Oh, and I do have to rotate that, I forgot. let's oh, it's doing an autosave. Okay. Rotate. Okay. Those are my little highway ramps. Did I do it the right way? Back on the left, forward on the right? Yeah. Dude, fix yourself? You're not gonna fix yourself. That's annoying. Okay. Alright. I'm not always a big fan of having belts everywhere, but whatever. Okay, that's that one. This one goes this way. Let's do... No, that's one of those, so let's cut it off of here. Cut. So yeah, again, I can switch. I need to switch the sides, so this one will go that way. That's going to be my return belt, and then this will be my supply belt. And then this one is going to go this way. This one goes away. That fixes itself nice. And then... Oh, no, definitely not that. Definitely not that. This one goes like that. And then like that. Okay. Those are ready. Let's see if I drop a bag. No, don't drop a bag. Okay, now I can move this up and... I'll just move it up 1 or 2 from right there, T, and then I can do that. That's a little bit closer. And then what I'll do is that one will go like this. Oh, no, I gotta go. So this one will go this way, line up, and this one will come back. This one will go... I did mix them up. That's fine. Oh. Okay. So we'll build a... Okay, getting there. I just gotta do a quick elevator jaunty. And then this will transform. That, lab stand, belt. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's... and then these... Alright, I gotta take that. I know. I don't really have room for these boxes. I'm gonna put a series of boxes over here, because I'm gonna have a few extras. Quite a few extras. We can feed the system with them. Let me just put similar. They should get merged up there. Okay, good. And then now what I need to do, chicken and egg, man. Chicken and the egg. Let's just, you're gonna back yourself up. I am going to see, what do I have? Nothing. I can delete some of this. Nope, definitely not that. Let's get rid of some of this monstrosity. I'll leave that alone. Okay. And planks have stopped. Excellent. Okay. So now we'll clear these. I don't really need them. And then let's take... Yep. And then I need a little bit more. I'll take a little bit more. Okay, these can... I might... I'm gonna get these to sort of move this direction, so that will go like that. This one like this. Okay. And then what I need to do for these is... That doesn't really matter too much, but... Okay, now I can collapse this down a little bit, and I've got extra belts, and I messed that up. That's okay. Do that, fix this. I could collapse it down one more. Whatever, I don't care. Alright. And I can get rid of those ramps now that this is all sorted, but whatever. I guess make things kind of dense, so it's just in one area. I'll fix those later. I want to get this up and running. Rotate. Okay. Okie dokie. Let me see if I can change these. Hopefully it's not too far. Excellent. Those go there. This one can go back there. And then I have room for one more. And then I'll flood the system. So what I need to do is move this back one so I can flood the system. Okay, that'll flood it, but I do want to unblock that. It'll be blocked a little bit. But oh, what? That's fine. That was just a little bit of red herring. Okay. And then we can clean up this stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave those ramps there, whatever. People that know will know, right? Now what I'll probably do is to finish this. So I need some pulleys. So maybe I go downstairs to take some pulleys. Let's take a few stacks of those. And let's see how we're doing. I wish you could jump through the window. That'd be nice. Yeah, so we need pulleys. I'll put some in there. And then this box is for pulleys. I don't think it really matters. It'll eat it from whatever box is available. But I still have planks in there. Basically want to try to watch it, so I'm going to catch it when it's done. But it's like a third of the way done, so I think it's going to take more pulleys. But I can go grab more if I need to. Lots of altars. Oh, I gotta get my outputs going over here. So let me connect this. Oh. I'll just go like that. I can put in one of these. And then I feel like something's not working on these, but oh, duh. I don't have fertilizer going. That's... duh. I totally said, like, hey, make sure I do this first, and then I never did. Such a genius, man. Such a genius. Oh, that's not the one I need to fix. I'm just gonna skip the day. I want to get this going. Split it. I was like, make sure you do this first mentally, and then I never did. Because I'm awesome. Come on, jump up. Yeah, I'm gonna need to... it's like not quite. Maybe from over there. Let's try over here. Too far? Too far. Okay, so don't need this. I need an intermediary. I need an intermediary catcher. So 4. We'll put it under the stairs. I think this will work. Maybe like right there. I gotta jump up on this corner. I gotta parkour. Parkour! Hey, that'll work. Okay, now I can put a catcher here. And you go there. You should work. Alright, I'll just go this way, maybe. Hey, that does work. Excellent. Why aren't you shooting? Oh, because I gotta connect the output. Connect the output. Connect the output. It's gotta filter through. And I think it's shooting now. That one is good. Alright, it's shooting in. Okay, good. It's just gotta sort through. There's, I guess, still a decent amount of basic fertilizer on the belts. You can have that. No, I can't really put basic in there. I mean, it'll work, but it won't work. Yeah, I don't know if I like... It gets bypassed, I guess, which is fine. Yeah, that's not... It's got to balance itself out. I don't know. I just messed up by not putting fertilizer in there right away. Oh, and doughy. I need to go adjust my master build. That's gonna keep messing me up. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna make any more of these, but I guess it gives time for everything to back up evenly. And then, oh, I should have jumped a little there. And then, sort of the gears belt is the shortest. So in this one takes the only half, right? 1/6 of it goes back. So that belt is the shortest. So I don't mind these backing up. Interestingly, the top two are backing up. Those are fine. I think it's just an anomaly of... yeah, they're backed up over there. Okay. All good. Plenty of little gears. Yeah, this one needs more planks. Maybe I'll feed it a few. Feed it a few. Help it go. This one's good there. This one needs pulleys. Is it not getting... Oh, yep. Okay. I need to pull some advanced fertilizer. I have a box of it downstairs somewhere. I'll be the sorter for now. Alright, let's get some in here. Oh, come on, jump up. Advanced. Okay. Yeah, and I think I had to do this downstairs. I'm gonna come down here. Yeah, that's... No, this is coming around from that side. Okay. It doesn't really matter where I do it, but I'll just come over here and do it over here. I'm gonna put a box to take some basic fertilizer off. I guess I can do this, and then, but instead I can do that into a box. And then I want to sort for basic fertilizer instead. Take it off the belt for now. And then connect to these. Okay, so that will free up belt capacity for it to zoom around. Okay, now we should start to see this speed up. And more should be getting filtered. It's almost, yeah, it's like it's getting all of its rejects. This one, yeah, this one's backed up because that's full, which is good. Once it fills up, it'll basically stop sorting. It just is gonna take a minute. Okay. Let's see if I have some extra pulleys. What do we need here? We need more pulleys. Let me go downstairs, grab all the pulleys, and I mean all the pulleys. Okay. I guess I didn't quite grab them all. Missions. We got a random request. We need some transformations. These are right here in this box. Transformation potion. Transformation potion. Do I have any of those on me? No. We can grab a couple of those to put down here. I probably will, now that I got this, what I want to do, I guess I'll do it over here. I think I have a spot where I can put one of those over here, maybe. Let's see if I do this. And then if I put one of these relic stands down here. What? Aw, why not? Invalid angle. Okay, so it probably wants it to be, how would I put it, like in the middle of the shop? Let's try right there. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. What I'll do is I'm going to move the box over here then, and we'll change directions, and then I can, yeah, we'll put the box over here. Yeah. Because basically I want boxy down here. Like this. Yeah, there's just enough of a gap, and then change that. Change these. Sure. Indeed. Yep. I know. Lots of belts. Taking out all the belts, and then I'll go back one. I don't want to be right next to it, so we'll go there. Like that. This will go there. Like that. Very, very good. Okay. Now, basically, we'll take knowledge alter. You'll go over here as well. So, I need a filter splitter. How do I want to do this? I want to make sure I have some in the box. How many do I want to keep? I probably just want to keep a medium box worth. And then anything extra. So I think I'm going to change it to where... How do I need to do this? I've done all the exciting stuff already, so my mind is like, meh. No. I want filter priority splitter. So priority will go to the box, and I'll put this box down, and then what do I want? I want that to be full, but then I need another priority splitter, because I want 2 priorities basically. I want the first priority is the shop, so I need to flip this around. Actually, the first priority is the shop. No, I want first priority as box, and then second priority is so let's move this. So first priority box, and then second priority confirm, escape, confirm, and then second priority, what do I want? I probably want the shop, so I can let me rotate, and then the gold arrows that way. Yep. Second priority shop, and then third priority knowledge. It's too big to fit on there. I'll put it like that though. Okay. And then I'll fill up that box, and then I'll have some extras. So once it's full, then these will split and whatnot, and because these aren't worth a lot, so I'm just gonna sell them. I mean, they help, but it's not huge, because these give 10 per, and this is starting to get expensive, so selling them I think will be better. And then, I mean, I have plenty of money, but I can start focusing on some of the other stuff I need to do. So from here, these take up a lot of space. Let's fill up my inventory, organize, put a log down. I don't know, it looks like we're backed up, but whatever. Yeah, we still have enough of those. We still are at 60%. Okay, I just need to try to watch that. Let's go fill up our box, and we'll start putting some in the altar. Let's do that now. Yeah, we're gonna keep less of these, because I only really need like 2 at a time. I don't know, maybe I'll change it later, but essentially I'm gonna feed the extras onto here. A couple will go into the mouth of this, and then we should start basically stocking that. So I'll keep my shop reputation up. Take all. I don't need this stuff. Don't need those. What was that noise? I don't know. Man. Okay. Put those in there. Those will feed onto the line. And now it'll back up. And it might be backed up enough. Well, it didn't send one, so yeah, it's not quite backed up enough. That belt is... I guess I could shorten that belt. I do want to shorten that belt. I don't need to delete that. Shorten this belt. And then this is going to give me one back, but that's okay. But I can do this. And then that gets rid of the belt. I can still target it. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really give me any buffer, I think, because it didn't send any this way, so there's still like 2 or 3 worth of belt space in here that they stack up before it gets sent down. So even though it looks empty, there's really 2 or 3 in there, and then outside of here there's like 2 more inside of this belt before it goes into there. So there's really 10-ish that I can grab here, and then if I you know, and then there's those 3 plus 2 or 3 inside of here. So there's, you know, always a little bit of backup. And then if I get extras, they go to that altar. Well, I mean, I might need that later, but I can just manually feed the altar. Let's see how these are doing. These need planks, so that feels better. I put, oopsie, that's needing planks. I mean, it's not starved, but I'm pretty sure I did not mess that up. Did I mess that up? I did mess that up. That's why it's starved. Okie dokie. This is supposed to get 2. I guess what I can do to fix this is go, yeah, I can just go like this, and then these will get combined. Yeah, that's fine. And then I can make that belt. Yep, that was my bad, and I think I did that on all of them. Because that one was supposed to get 2. This is the gear production. Gear production is only supposed to get half, so... Yep. Alright. I can fix it. It is fixable. What do I want to do? I probably... we'll just go like this. Those can combine up there. This can combine like that. And then that one will go like that. Okay, that's fixed. That's fixed. This one probably has the same issue. The simple fix is just to delete those. F6. Those get combined. These get combined. This one goes that way. That should be better. Okay. I just forgot that, yeah, this is my straight through. This needs twice as many as the others, so that should fix that issue. Because, yeah, gears don't need, they just need half as many. I just forgot which side was which. This side needs 1, this side needs 2, this side needs 2, it gets 2 from the middle. Okay. So I'll just load these up to help fix that mistake. Okay, and then I could probably check on this. We are almost there. This is 1 minute away. What are we out of? These? You need some more of those? There you go. You can have some more of those. Okay. Whatever. I still have like 1 log left, so it's not really enough for another one of these. I just want to delete all of this and not worry about it. I could start building other stuff. But this is kind of the part 2 of what does a Jupiter setup look like. So it's not dense, as in I could put these 3 right next to my spaghetti monster, but I'm not going to use this second story or this floor very long. Now that I have access to some of the better stuff, my goal, you know, for future videos is I'm gonna work straight down this tree. Once I have growth potions, then I'm gonna go up here and start building the growth potions up there. This should be done here, and what do you need? You need planks. I can give you some planks. I can take some planks from this guy, give you some planks. Alright, that's probably enough for it to finish. We'll watch this for a second. But yeah, we'll probably, I think there's enough time in this video, so I'll spend a little bit of time here to work on that first recipe. So let's start researching that. I don't think these are going to mess me up. I want to research that. That's interesting. I don't know what the refinery does. I don't remember seeing somebody mess with that. Alright, what do we need? We need a few more of these. There's a few more. Feed you a little bit at a time. And then once it's done, I'm gonna nix it. I'm gonna see it come out right there in the little, yep, there it is. Bloop. Alright. Let's pick up this stuff first. Okay. That should not, oh, see, there's 2 Jupiters stuck in that little box. If you saw my thing pop up. Alright, I think I skipped yesterday's earnings, or maybe the day before, so I gotta click through all that. Oh, we didn't sell any mushrooms. Yeah, I don't have that set up. I probably need to go mess with that area, actually. Because I was making transformation potions, and then I was gonna move stuff, so I stopped it, and then I didn't move it. Anyway, we'll go fix it. To 389, so still over 100 silver in profit. It's very nice. Here, we'll just do this. Oh, why? Oh no, never mind, that's right. I'm like, where did my Jupiters go? Why do you have an exclamation point? I don't know if I've seen that before. Huh, that is interesting. Did I put a floor in the way? No, that's a pretty straight shot. Does it not like... Oh, because my stand is blocking it. That's what it's saying. People can't access it because it's blocked. Well, guess what? I can go right there. Dude, you're a big spender. Dang. Alright, put the Jupiters there. Oh, I guess, sorry, there was 1 Jupiter. I picked up 1 that we finished, and then there was 1 in the splitter. It said +2 on the bottom, so I was confused. Alright. Maybe I'll move this over. That might work. No, not quite. Okay, let's try. Right there. Oh, what the heck happened? That's I don't have one of those. That's, oh dude, that's annoying. So yeah, when you pick it up, when you want to cut and paste and you pick it up, you hit T, it transforms it. I've talked about that before in some other videos. Okay, so I need to, I think it's targeted now, yeah. So that's targeted. Alright, that should free that up. Put those back, okay. I fixed it anyway, but I just don't want those to sit there. And people can still get around. Okay. What do we got for mission today? We got a random request. I need some bandages. I've got... Did I change it? No, they're still over here. Okay. I just rearranged stuff to get these columns in, so I had to, like, remind myself what I did. Bandages... Are they coming in over here? What do I cleaned it up, but I didn't clean it up. I think it's this back here, actually. Yeah, it's back here. This box. There we go. I really don't need that many. I haven't... I'll transport some to the other side to sell. Excuse me. So we'll turn this in, and then I can go put these bandages over here to sell. Yeah, there's some extra there. So we'll max out today. That's gonna probably max it out. Yeah. Maybe not. We'll see. And then this thing's full of health potions over here. Alright. Let's go look at copper. Powder. Where do I got space? You know what I need? I need chandeliers in here, man. I don't know if it's really... Where did I willy-nilly put that? I willy-nilly put it in a weird spot. What do I need? Planks? Hey, give me planks. I'll put a box here. You can... Oh, I need more planks for a box. Yep, I'll let that log make some more planks for me. I guess, oopsie, this way. I don't need to really put up chandeliers right now. If I delete all of this, this will give me a lot of wood back. Let's do that. Let's finish cleaning up. Let's make sure I don't accidentally touch the mushrooms. Okay. This will give me a lot of material back. Okay, and that's finished. Yep, that's going into there. Oh yeah, this was where I put all my advanced fertilizer just to make that line go. This was for planks. Oh yeah, that was feeding the line. That's about done. Okay. Don't need those. I probably am fine keeping some advanced fertilizer around. Maybe I'll put another box down. I mean, I'm taking it off the line, kind of. I mean, this is supposed to be shooting it over there, but it's full over there, so... let's just put... go like that. Okay. Whatever. I can fill up both of those boxes. I just gotta remember they're there. Ironically enough... Anyway, I'm gonna leave it. Okay, let's look at this. We should now... Oh, what in the world? Why do I have all of these? Oh, because I opened the refinery. Holy schmoly. Oh, man. Hopefully that's not going to mess me up. I might need to save it. If that's going to start asking for all this stuff, it may have opened up a world of hurt. This is that whole sand production, and then you've got to refine it and refine it and refine it to get these. Oh, man. Well, at least... Okay. So we take copper powder. We get copper powder from some of this stuff. Alright. This will be a part 2. For you guys, it'll just be back in a few minutes, but I'm going to go get some rest. I'll pick this up in the morning, continue on in this video. Yeah, so we'll do this. We need copper ingots. Let's look at the research tree real quick. So, yeah, the goal really is these bearings, so I need to make ingots to get bearings, and then to make bearings I need copper powder, which is soap powder and iron sand. Iron sand is weird. How do I get iron sand? Oh yeah, I want to turn this back on. I'll turn that back on, keep making those. And then this is full. I'm going to take a whole bunch of these. Well, I can only fit a couple in there, maybe. I'll put... We'll sell a lot of that. Yeah. I need to put a priority splitter in here or something, but I'll just do this for now. Make a whole bunch of money. Okay, so sand. Where did I do that nice condensed sand? This is my condensed sand system. It's to feed these, to make these, which are all backed up. But I need to redesign it with the bigger grinders, because those are 5 per minute, and then the big grinders should be 20 per minute. So I can simplify this a little bit. It may not be any narrower, though. We'll see, because what's the output of these? 20 per minute, one grinder directly off of it, or I can't quite turn it 90 degrees. I can make it more vertical, though, so I don't know. We'll see if I remember anything I say tomorrow. But that's sand. I do want to look at this, though. Okay, that's not too bad. I just gotta take iron ingots, grind it down. I've got decent iron setups downstairs. And that'll take some fuel off the line, which is good, because I got a lot of extra fuel on the line. It's backed up, you can see on the left. So this has byproducts. So basically the impure, I just have to use it in the refinery. Okay, and that'll make powder. How do I make ingots? And then from the powder, I just gotta cook it, essentially, right? So, cook it in the crucible. The other thing I don't have, so I have the big furnace, which is nice. I don't have these. I don't know. It might make more sense for me to try to unlock that. Oh, reinforced platform. What is that? That is awesome. I might make a slight detour to pick this up, because then that really gets me almost everything I need to start building upstairs. Besides for this, I need this, and then I can start making, you know, high value stuff. Okay. So we'll get some copper powder set up, and then we'll see where I want to go from there. But that'll probably be a follow-on episode. So I think we'll get this done this episode.